Good evening, Skyline family. We're getting ready to start our third match of day one. I believe we're playing Tennessee's South Central. Looks like Skylines gets the first serve. All right, here we go. 0-0. Braylon's up to serve. An ace for Braylon. 0-1. Sorry, 1-0. That's Braylon with the kill. That makes it 2-0. Braylon continues to serve. South Central gets it through the block. It's their first point, 2-1. Oh, they're right on the line. Makes it 2-2. South Central gets a point. Scores 2-3. Uh-oh. Got her player on the court. I'm not sure what happened. Awesome. Looks like we are all good. All right, looks like we're good to go. That is an illegal hit from South Central. Score is tied 3-3. Can you see this? Sarah's back to serve. Score is 3-4. Dylan with the tip. Skyline's now tied the score 4-4. Ooh, out of bounds. It makes it 4-5. That's a point for South Central on the touch. Score is 4-6. It's another point for South Central. 4-7. South Central with the block. 4-8. Is Skyline with the block. And South Central was in the net. Skyline gets the point. Side Violet comes in for Ashley. Morgan's back to serve. Score is 5-8. We'll make that 6-8. Skyline. Oh. We'll have to watch the replay on that one. Score is 5-9. Violet with the kill. Addie's going to come in for Bryland and will be back to serve. Score is 6-9. So the upper judge called it a tip. Skyline gets a point. It's 7-9. Addie continues to serve. Serve was low. Score is 7-10. Out of bounds. Score is 7-11. Bella with the kill. Makes it 8-11. Jay's going to come back in for Sarah. And Bella's back to serve. South Central gets a point. 8-12. Braylon with a block. Out of bounds. Skyline gets the point. Makes it 9-12. Ashley comes in for Morgan. Violet's back to serve. An ace for Violet. South Central gets the kill. Score is 10-13. Serve is out of bounds. Skyline gets the point. 10-13. Braylon's up to serve. Addie comes up for Bryland. Score is 11-13. Bryland with the tip. South Central gets a double hit. Score is 12-13. Ball is just inside. Makes it 12-14. Ryland with the kill. Makes it 13-14. Sarah's going to come in for Jay, and we'll be back to serve. Ball gets through the block. Makes it 13-15. Out of bounds from on Skyline. Makes it 13-16. Morgan with a nice save. So close. South Central gets a point. Makes it 13-17. Skyline calls the timeout. All right, coming out of the timeout. Score is 13-17. Bryland with the kill. Score is 14-17. Ashley steps out. Violet comes in, and Morgan is back to serve. Out of bounds. Skyline gets a point. Score should be 15-17. South Central with the block. Makes it 15-18. Out of bounds. Skyline gets a point. Makes it 16-18. Addie's coming in for Bryland, and we'll be back to serve. South Central hits it right into the net. Gives Skyline a point. 17-18. Another good serve from Maddie. And Bella with the kill. Score is tied 18-18. South Central ends up with a point. Makes it 18-19. Out of bounds on Skyline. That makes it 18-20. A rotation error. That's going to give South Central another point. 18-21. Violet with the kill. That makes it 19-21. Jay's going to come in for Sarah. Bella's back to serve. An ace for Bella. The score should be 20-21. South Central gets a point. 20-22. Timeout, Skyline. Score is 20-23. All right, coming out of the timeout. Score 20-23. Skyline needs to slide out and some points. Jay with the kill. Makes it 21-23. Ashley's going to step in for Morgan, and Violet's back to serve. South Central with the ace, or not the ace, with the kill. Score 21-24. It's game point, South Central. That was a carry for South Central. Skyline gets a point, 22-24. Bryland's going to come in for Addie, and Braylon's up to serve. That's a point for Skyline. 24-23. Now South Central calls the timeout. Again, score 23-24. Game point, South Central. Braylon has the serve. Scores tied 24-24. An ace for Braylon. Skyline takes the lead. South Central calls another timeout. Come out of timeout, score 25-24. That's game point Skyline. Out of bounds on Skyline. Scores tied 25-25. Jay with the kill. That's going to give South Central a point. 25-26. Game point, South Central. That's the match. Final point, 27-25. Girls will regroup. Come back for set number 2 in a minute. It should have been. Looks like we're getting ready for set number 2. Let's go, Tyler! Looks like we got our lineup set. Say South Central will have the serve. Here we go, 0-0. Ashley with the kill. Score is 1-0. Abby comes out as Brylan comes in, and Braylon is up to serve. Out of bounds. Skyline gets another point. 2-0. As Ashley and Brylan with the block. Skyline gets the point. 3-0. Brylan with a big hit. And the block. Score is now 4-0. South Central gets their first point. 4-1. Ashley with the kill. It makes it 5-1. Jay's back to serve. South Central gets the point. 5-2. And Bella with the kill. Makes it 6-2. Violet comes in for Ashley. And Morgan's back to serve. All right, we're waiting for our game ball. All right, we got our game ball. Morgan's up to serve. Score is 6-2. South Central gets the point, which makes it 6-3. Brian with the kill, makes it 7-3. Abby comes in for Brylan, and we'll be back to serve. Violet with the kill, and makes it 8-3. Violet with the block. Calling Skyline in the net, which makes the score 8-4. South Central serves it into the net, which makes it 9-4. And Bella's back to serve. Violet with the big block makes it 10-4. And it's 8 for Bella. Timeout, South Central. Score is 11-4. All right, coming out of the timeout. Score is 11-4, and Bella's up to serve. Violet with the kill. Makes it 12-4. Is out of bounds on Skyline. South Central gets a point. Score is 12-5. There's 4 hits on Skyline. Score is 12-6. South Central gets an ace. 12-7. South Central gets another point. 12-8. Sarah's going to come in for Bella. And Violet with the kill. Makes it 13-8. Ashley's in. Violet's up to serve. As Morgan steps up. Score is 13-8. South Central gets it over the tip. Or they tip it over the block. 13-9. It's another point for South Central. 13-10. Another point for South Central. Makes it 13-11. Jay with the kill. Makes it 14-11. Bryland's going to come in for Addie, and Bryland's back to serve. Out of bounds on Skyline. Makes it 14-12. Garland with the kill. Makes it 15-12. Bella's going to come in for Sarah. Jay is back to serve. They're going to call that a redo. So it makes it 14-12. South Central gets the point. 14-13. Skyline calls a timeout. Well, the scoreboard, it will say corrected score is 15-13. Skyline's looking for a side out. Score 15-13. Garland with the kill. Out of bounds on South Central. Sorry, Bell's going to come in for Sarah. And Jay is up to serve. All right, so Bell is in. Jay's up to serve. Score is 16-13. Serve is out of bounds. It makes it 16-14. Is that right? Bryland with the kill. Violet comes in for Ashley. Morgan's up to serve. Score is 17-14. South Central gets the kill. 17-15. That was a big hit from Violet. I think they called her either in the net or touched the net. Makes it 17-16. Out of bounds. Abby's going to come in for Bryland and will be up to serve. Score is 18-16. Out of bounds. Score is 19-16. Out of bounds on Skyline. Makes it 19-17. Out of bounds. 20-17. Bella's back to serve. Jay with a kill. 21-17. Timeout, South Central. All right, coming out of timeout. Score is 21-17. Bella continues to serve. South Central hits it into the net. Makes it 22-17. Just inside. Makes it 22-18. Sarah comes in for Bella. Score 22-18. We're out of bounds. Lucky for Skyline. Skyline gets the point, 23-18. Violet's up to serve. Is an illegal hit, I guess, on Skyline. Score 23-19. Out of bounds on Skyline. Makes it 23-20. Ball didn't quite go over the net. Makes it 23-21. Skyline calls a timeout. A score 23-21. Looking for a side out. It's 23-22. Sarah comes out. Bella's in. Come back. Let's go. To redo. And the coach was chasing the ball. Score 23-22. Jay with a massive hit. That makes it 24-22. Bryland comes in for Addie. Braylon's back to serve. It's game point Skyline. South Central gets a point. 24-23. Out of bounds on Skyline. Scores tied 24-24. Jay with the block. Skyline gets a point, 25-24. Jay's back to serve. It's a game point Skyline. Scores tied 25-25. Bella with the kill. 26-25. Violet comes in for Ashley. Morgan's back to serve. Final score 27-25. Skyline wins the second set. We're going to set number 3. Thanks, bud. All right, getting ready for set number 3. We got our lineups all set up. Says Skyline gets the first serve. Go Skyline. Braylon with a nice save. South Central gets it on the second try. 0-1. That was lots of hits from South Central. Skyline gets the point. 1-1. Jay's up to serve. South Central gets the point. 1-2. All right, here we go. Score is 1-2. Another point for South Central. 1-3. Out of bounds. Score is now 2-3. Violet comes in. Ashley comes out. Morgan's up to serve. Score is 2-3. And the ace for Morgan ties the score at 3-all. Calling that out of bounds on Skyline. It makes it 3-4. Score is now 3-5. Skyline with some nice blocking. Skyline gets a point, 4-5. Addie comes in for Brylan and will be serving. An ace for Addie. Scores tied 5-5. That was just out of bounds. Makes it 5-6. South Central with the point, 5-7. Out of bounds on Skyline. Makes it 5-8. Skyline calls a timeout. All right, again, scores 5-8. Looking for a side out. Bella with the kill, 6-8. And Bella's back to serve. Violet with the kill, 7-8. Server's out of bounds. Makes it 7-9. And Braylon with a block, 8-9. Violet's back to serve. Ashley comes in for Morgan. Serve was a little low, 8-10. Morgan's back in. South Central with the kill, makes it 8-11. That was Ashley with the kill. Braylon's up to serve, and Bryland is in for Addie. That out of bounds makes it 10-11. Serve was out of bounds, makes it 10-12. Jay with the kill, 11-12. Jay's back to serve. Serve was out of bounds. Makes it 11-13. Bryland with the kill. Makes it 12-13. Violet's in for Ashley, and Morgan's up to serve. That was Bryland for the kill. Score is tied 13-13. South Central called the timeout. All right, coming out of the timeout. Score is tied 13-13. Morgan's up to serve. South Central with the kill. 13-14. Makes it game point for South Central. Bella with the kill. Score is tied at 14. Addie's going to come in for Ryland and will be back to serve. South Central hits it into the net. And they call a timeout. Score is 15-14. Game point Skyline. All right, here we go. Score is 15-14. Abby serving. Game points, Skyline. Bell with the block. Final score is 16-14. Skyline takes the match. Next game is tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Go Skyline.